decisions is Jean Desire Feraud came in the gold rush years. He, I think we're talking about the end of the 1800s kind of thing, and he planted a number of grapes, and it was believed that Pinot Noir was probably one of them, I think. He was certainly from Burgundy, the dude. So, and he was feeding the gold rush state, the gold rush, the people that were mining our lands, and but nothing was done for another probably 100 years after that. My father, Rolfe Mills, I think, and Ann Pinckney as well, did some experimentation in the early 70s, and they were getting their plant material from DSIR research stations, but also friends in the North Island. The closest vineyards, really established vineyards at that stage, were Hawke's Bay, so we're talking another world away. Essentially, we're talking a completely different climate, and most people would say at that stage, the experts at the time would say that nothing would grow down where we were. So we had pretty much every variety we could find, because, well, I say we, the collective, but it's very much Rolfe, my father. I was just a kid at the time, but he really started this idea of taking many different varieties and taking cuttings off those varieties, and I can say we were part of that. It was our school holiday job when we were kids, was taking cuttings off the best performing varieties, the ones that were issuing the most balanced fruit in our environment, and planting them out through our own nurseries, and then sequentially planting parcel by parcel over 20-30 years. And at that stage, a lot of people were getting cuttings off us as well, were taking cuttings from us. We were sharing stuff. It was well before phylloxera, so we're all talking about vis vinifera directly into the ground. And we were just sharing cultivars and getting as much material as we could into the and we did have American rootstock, and we had sort of line improvement rows as well, but we never grafted anything. We just kept on charging ahead, really. And so most of those, like 80% of our vineyards on its own roots, and most of those early pioneering vineyards certainly are as well.
We were anywhere from a tourist to a
Auckland into Queenstown, so that's going from one island to the other. It's essentially going